0 today, guys, against Tottenham. Where do I start? It's bar the City game, maybe even over the City game. It's the worst I've seen us play this year. We had no answer to Tottenham's pressing. We lacked ideas. We were spineless. It all starts 11 seconds in. They kick off, one ball forward. Phil Jones, who's been playing, to be fair to him, very well in recent weeks. I've been one to say that, and he has been playing well. He loses a header to Harry Kane. I think Dele Alli has a shot, it ricochets off. I think it was Smalling. Bang, falls to Eriksen, easy 1-0. And when you start a game almost 1-0 down after 11 seconds, it's very difficult to implement your game plan, and I think that's what happened with us. That got the crowd up, that got Spurs players up. We lost the battle in midfield for the whole game, and I said before the game I didn't want to see Alexis on the left-hand side over Martial, and that's what we got today. I thought Martial looked uncomfortable on the left-hand side. Ashley Young was left exposed. Now, I don't know whether that's because, obviously Alexis and Ashley Young haven't played together before. He's a new player. The chemistry wasn't there down that side, but a lot of Tottenham's attacking play came down our left-hand side, which was a huge worry for me. Ashley Young was left exposed. It's very difficult to even try and pinpoint what went wrong today, because there was a whole host of things. I could stand here for ages and try and pick holes in it, but it came down to shocking defending. You win your first header. They've lumped the ball forward to try and turn us, and a guy like Phil Jones, he's been playing very well. You expect him to win that header. He doesn't. Harry Kane knocks it down, and we're 1-0 down before we've even managed to get a foothold on the ball. So that set us off, and the second goal, same thing. It comes down Ashley Young's side. I think it was Sanchez. I think maybe lost the ball. I can't remember. Trippier whips in the ball. Phil Jones, he gets there first. You think he's in a good position. Side foots it straight into the goal. I don't want to get too over the top. It's a blip. It's a bad game. It's a bad performance. Pogba wasn't at the races today. Jose took him off. That was a big statement. Fellaini comes on. Fellaini comes off. I don't know whether that was Jose trying to make an example of him because he hasn't signed a new contract. Is Fellaini leaving, or he's not in his plans? I don't know. But Jose wasn't happy about something. Obviously, Fellaini went marching straight down the tunnel. And at times today it was embarrassing. At times today it was absolutely embarrassing. Moussa Dembele, for all the stick that I gave him in the preview, saying I don't know what he actually does. I know he's a good, strong player. He absolutely bossed our midfield today. You're looking at players like Pogba and Matic to be strong in games like this today, to stand up and be counted, to win the ball, to get us playing. Didn't get it. We didn't get it, Jesse Lingard, he tried. But again, we just weren't at the races today, and because we went, 1-0 down after 11 seconds, we left ourselves open there. Just at the back, we were just so poor. We were defending like school kids at times. It was embarrassing. I was just looking at it, and there was times in the game where I just wanted it to be over. It was that bad. You felt the third goal coming. Tottenham were just coming at us. I thought after we actually conceded the first goal, we didn't respond too badly in a weird kind of way. We composed ourselves a little bit, but you always got we were just getting opened up far too easily on the counter. Some fan said to me earlier, should we maybe have gone defensive, and should Jose have just parked the bus? We would have been a lot more defensively sound than that. But I think it's very difficult to say that, because going 1-0 down, again, I go back to it, but going 1-0 down after 11 seconds, I think it's the third quickest goal in Premier League history. When that happens to you, you're stunned. I remember a similar thing happened to us against Chelsea a couple of seasons back, where we basically kicked off and Pedro scored after a couple of seconds. So it just threw the game plan out the window, and we wasn't mentally strong enough to be able to compose ourselves and get a foothold of the game. We didn't create too much, if I'm honest. Lukaku had a shot in the second half where he held off the defender and got a decent shot off. Martial looked a little bit more threatening in the second half when he was on that left-hand side, when Alexis dropped into the 10 position. But by and large, we were beaten by the better side today. Yes, there was defensive errors, and the biggest one coming after only 11 seconds of the game. But Tottenham were far superior than us today, and I've just got to take that on the chin. I'm not going to get over. I'm not going to overreact. It's one bad game, and we've been saved today by the fact that Chelsea have lost. That's the only positive I can actually take from this evening, which isn't even anything to do with us. The fact that Chelsea have lost shockingly at home to Bournemouth. That's the only thing that maybe doesn't make this as bad a night as it could have been. But there's work to be done. I don't think Martial is comfortable on that right-hand side, and from moving forward, for me, he can't play there. For me, he can't play there. It could be a thing of a work in progress, who knows? But right now, the guy's in the form of his life. I just think Alexis is more versatile. He should be the one to be playing across that final third, and we saw that in the second half. He come into the 10 position, and he can obviously play on the right as well. So I'd like to see him there. I don't want to see Martial shifted out of position. He's got the relationship with Young at left back as well. And I think that was a big part of why a lot of the play went down on that side as well. So, guys, drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. I want to know what you guys think, but I'm really disappointed. But we go again, Huddersfield, and see what happens.